Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter Try!
So tasty!
One, two, three.
So tasty!
Alright. So that's that taken care of. Might as well eat one. Alright, now let's actually get on with this. What's really interesting is your stamina gauge will go down after time. If it gets to one sort of extension, your character will act like it's hungry when idled. Yeah, sharper things actually go through these, so charging isn't as great right now. If you want to expand your hit combo, you can do a back step. So it's stab, jab, jab, back, jab, jab, jab. Or you can do the shielded jab. Or that. If you can't go through it, the best thing to do is this. Only hitting the target. Yeah, but like if you use your shield effectively, it can pretty much block anything. Like it's like anything. There are a few things that can go through it, but usually those things, if you hadn't had the shield, would kill you, and instead it just does minor damage. Like, say you're blocking from a boulder crushing you. It turns the amount of damage a boulder crushing you would do to as much damage as like a jaggy bite. Not even kidding. So here we get introduction to the water place. If you have bait, there's a nice place to fish. I believe over here has some bait, so might as well try fishing. Has some worms. I think you can make different baits to get different fish. So yeah. Just get all these worms, do a little fishing. Some fish can be useful, some cannot. So yeah, you have quite a limited inventory. I probably should have cleared it out, put some stuff in the storage first, but I ain't got time for that. Yeah, this thing has a lot of bait. So over here, it's like a fishing spot, or at least it usually is. Doesn't seem to be right now. Ready to get your feet wet? Allow me to instruct you in the boga art of swimming, just like Mama used to teach. Haven't eaten in the last hour, eh? No matter. Point the camera in the direction you want to swim, then move. Use the camera controls to change your view and your swim in that direction. That's all there is to it. Dashing, evading, and attacking all work just like they when you're on solid ground. Practice controlling the camera and moving around before you know you're swimming like an epioth. Those are the aquatic herbivores. So you can go down. This is basically swimming. Attack. And something I like about the lance is it makes swimming fast. Oh, you're sort of stuck on a certain plane. Here are the epioth. They're nice. There's some bubbles there you can get air from. Oh yeah, there's another thing I ought to tell you about when you're swimming. Try not to drown. Look at the left side of the screen, you'll see a vertical bar, that's your oxygen gauge. If it bottoms out, you won't be able to breathe, that'll make your health gauge gradually decrease. Fortunately, there are ways to refill your oxygen gauge before you become bunk mates with the fishes. You can swim to the surface and take a breath, refill your air supply, point at the oxygen storage. Refill at an air supply point or use oxygen restoration items. You'll recognize air supply points from the bubbles percolating out of the ocean floor. Once you've got used to the camera controls, you should have no trouble finding the life-giving bubbles. Alright, so you won't have to worry about your oxygen gauge much. It's really pretty forgiving. Practically doing an entire hunt with it as it is right now. But there are certain I'll discard those. Certain what was I saying? Certain quests that may require you to get oxygen restoring items, but not many. There is a certain lance thing that's just like you smack everything in front of you. It's pretty useful. I believe you can also get raw meat from these things. But the monster guts is probably what you're going to be wanting to go after. I'll get rid of the worms. The monster guts are an account item. The hydro hide I'll discard for now, but will become useful later. And so yeah. So got a bit of resources there. Yeah, I like charging in the water because it goes faster than dashing in the water. I will switch weapons every once in a while, but the lance is my favorite. Those are mullids, things you hardly ever see. See that fish with the long, flat body? Can't miss it, right? That's a mullet, your quarry for this hunt. Luckily for you, it's not a very fast swimmer. Just get up close to it and take it down. Center your target with the camera and attack. Remember, it's one technique and you'll make quick progress. You can weaken a fish with your weapon, but I recommend using a fishing harpoon when you carve the materials from them. Right, let's the marine warfare begin. Take that fish down. Alright, so we'll just charge to get close. You can hit B to stop charging. Center it in the camera and charge again. Alright, and I can fish, switch to the harpoon. I think. Good work, Hunter. You keep this up and you might earn the right to call me Junior someday. So how do you like hunting underwater? Using the camera to track your target. That's the trick. Just between you and me, return to the village option has now been added to your game menu. You can choose that. No, just go straight to Mugga Village. And that thing's down now. I can carve it. Big fin, don't remember ever using that, and there are only one carve. Man, these are big fish. Weapon power is increased. Use the harpoon. There we go. And fish down. And yeah. Alright, so return to village. Count items, 20 resource points, that's the monster guts. So we'll turn in our hunt report to get our commodities and then sort out my items. Nice work with the mullet hunting. You take the swimming like you have gills, but don't forget what you've learned. Swim in the direction you're facing, yada yada yada. Oh, I nearly forgot. I hear the sweetheart from the gill has a message for you. Better go see her if you haven't yet. Report 45 resources, a whole bunch of things. Send item box, funky pheromones, fine pelts, carved fang, power paddle. That can be used with something later with the fishing fleet. Fish finder can also be used with them. So here's your house. You apparently bunk with the future alpha male and your butler chamber feline. Here's the chest. You can get stuff to increase its size and stuff. So dung in there, the pickaxes, the herbs, the felvine, the fishing rods, megabug net, the frog, the monster bone, the Gurfang, shroom gem, Pitten's fang, kelby horn, bird wyvern fang, sushi fish, wet fish, funky pheromones, and blue kelby horn. Sort that, and no. Sort that. So here's all the stuff we can craft with. Don't have any blue mushrooms right now. Can't craft that with anything. That nor that. Yeah, no, nothing. Completely forgotten what you craft with the kelby horn, but I remember it was really, really good. Alright, so check crap box, send items to box. We've got 6 blue mushrooms. Still 2 cycles on that, I guess. So let's talk to this guy. Hey, Hunter, you seem to be doing pretty well for yourself, eh? Now you're working for the Hunters Guild. That ought to heat things up for you, heh. Anyways, I thought I'd give you a little something. You did bring me all that fine ore, after all. This here's an armor sphere. Normally you get these treasures from mining. I can use them to upgrade your armor. Go ahead and have a look in the menu. Armor craft, then upgrade armor. Got that? Don't forget to flip through your hunter's notes for the details. Go on, take it. I want to go to upgrade weapons. So here I have it equipped. So I need 5 iron ore to get the Iron Lance Plus. Attack is 106, and sharpness still only in the orange. No affinity, no slots. So I'll have to actually use this to sort of give you reminders of what you need to do. So there's like Hunter's Notes, memo pad. I have to get iron ore. Talk to the village chief. Look who's back. Have the swim and go. Are you one with the fishes now? Hehe. You know it's tricky, especially if you're used to hunting on level ground. In the water, you have to maneuver up and down. At least you got a good set of lungs, kids, or so I hear. Don't let a little water scare you off. The moment you've been waiting for, the part where I pay you. I had to scrape the bottom of the piggy bank for this one, so that's it. From now on, you gotta carry your own keep. 150 Z. There you are. Where have you been? I thought we had an agreement. You visit me daily, and I won't try to hunt you down. Anyway, got some fancy new items in. They're immediately made. Wait, we got some fancy new items in. They immediately made me think of you. Of course, most things make me think of your brave hunter types. Armor, air, ahem, anyways. They're book of combos. This is what I talked about You put them into your chest, and then when you craft items in there, you'll hardly ever fail. So yeah, they are good things to buy and send to box. So how much money do I have? Not enough for the Book of Combos 1. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna need. I do apologize. So, this is the Guild Sweetheart, and this is where you're getting your missions from. Hey, it's my favorite hunter. Guess who just got into contact with me? Yep, I finally heard from the Hunters Guild. Hooray. Now, where did I put that piece of paper? Aha! Here it is, your very first quest. Completing it will cause both your skill and your reputation to skyrocket. In theory. The only quest I've got for you so far is to collect a bunch of mushrooms. Huh. You don't think... Is it possible? Do they not trust us at all? Oh well, grippity gripe shrug. Well, let's just show them we can get the job done. And by we, I mean you. FYI, when you're on a guild quest, you can't come back to the village the usual way. You'll have to return to the base camp. Although you're not allowed back into your house once you've got a quest. If you want in, talk to me to cancel the quest. Follow that, then get yourself signed up for the quest and head down to the bridge to the left of the part. Level 1, Harvest Shrooms. You need to find 5 unique shrooms. There's 2 subquests, which is Deliver Ripened Mushroom and Choice Mushroom. Sometimes the side quests are, you know, interesting things you can get for a little extra cash while you're doing the main quest, and sometimes they're just WTF, man. I can't do that. So yeah. So here's the base camp and its glory. Alright, so we have a time limit. Just gonna skip over this. There's a delivery chest and a supply chest. Here's the supply chest. We get mini whetstones, first aid meds, rations, paintballs if we need them, ammo if we need them, and a torch. Most of the stuff we get is supply. Paintballs aren't going to be used here. Here we can take a nap to restore health. Rations are just like meat, except they taste horrible apparently. Hey, I ain't the one eating. Just fix that up. So basically, we go around harvesting stuff and then we deliver it. Not the hardest thing in the world. I believe if you let these guys eat some stuff, you can get the choice or ripened mushrooms easier. Yeah, so that sparkly thing, that's probably going to be the ripened mushroom. Or the choice mushroom, one of the two. Yeah, ripened mushroom. So you just wait for those guys to eat, and then you can get that side quest. So this is where the ducking to harvest faster comes in handy. Excite Shroom. Ooh, Dragon Toadstool, that comes in handy. Yes, that's it. They call it a unique mushroom. Not a fan myself, frankly. Friend, fungi freak me out. Frankly, friend, fungi freak me out. If you'd like to have another look at the quest information, check the quest info from the game menu. Yada yada yada. BBBB18 signing out.